are you doing? You killed them? What was it? Good morning everybody. I am actually back. I have to go drop off Vicente with his mom. She's gonna spend some time with him since I have to work tonight. It's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I go into work in a couple hours. So I figure I go drop him off, come home, relax, take some more Tylenol. When I wake up, hopefully I'll feel better. Hopefully I'll feel better. I still have this cough that I'm battling. It's not going away. This cough is the most disgusting, gross thing ever. It's like all the phlegm is built up. It's gross. It's so fucking gross. Either way, I hope I feel better. I don't even have my contacts in. That's fucking great. So let me go ahead and put the seat down for Vicente. Yo, what's up everybody? Good morning, and I actually officially started off my day right now. We're on our way to go drop off Vicente. I'm still battling with this cough that is absolutely disgusting. What? Okay, you can hear it. You can just look at it right now because I'm trying to do the intro. So Vicente's having a hard time right now because I think he's hungry. Yeah, I don't like that, dude. You don't need to act like that to get stuff. Is that one more thing that's gonna upset you? It is. Okay, Vicente. So obviously Vicente's gonna win today because he's gonna do everything in his power to show me how upset he is. Even though I know he's not, I know he's just hungry. He has a very full cup of water, cold, ice cold as a matter of fact, which he doesn't want to share, and that kind of sucks, but it's okay. I love you. No? That's how you know he's upset. You're upset with me? Why? What did I do? Okay, stop using the word no and tell me what made you upset. Okay, so I could turn it up and then we stop vlogging. How about that? I'll do that, but I'm not gonna roll the window down. I'd rather have the AC on. Fair trade? Fair trade. Feeling like shit, but I'm still getting better. All the finer things. I'm just gonna fucking put it out there because I've been holding this in since I've been sick. I've been holding it in for the past 2 weeks. I've been holding it in for the past 2 months. And I've been trying to get through to my son's mother, and this is gonna be glasses off kind of moment. I've been holding it off. And I've been trying to extend an olive branch that has been burned at every tip. And I'm starting to retract and retract and retract. And I think that it's the best way for me to explain to you guys is that in my channel, or since the beginning of my channel, I've grown so damn much. And every single vlog, I notice that I've grown. And I plead with you that you guys would in turn grow in that same manner and attempt to better yourself over anything else, because nothing else should matter except you and your kids, or you and your son, or you and your daughter. I've been going through a struggle and it fucking sucks because it feels like I'm the only parent in the relationship right now, and I'm trying to raise my son to be a good guy and to do the same things that he would see me doing. And yeah, that's very, very evident. But when's it her turn? Like, my son needs his mom more than ever, and she's just not there. I plead for her to try to understand, and she just gives me excuse after excuse, and it's starting to make me feel like she's just not available to my son the way that I need her to be. And she thinks that's okay, and I don't. She makes an excuse or gives me the reasons why she's not, and expects that I'm the one that's supposed to make that shit happen. At the end of the day, I have 2 things to say. Actually, right now, I only have 1 thing to say. Fuck the excuses. As a parent, you cannot have excuses. You just got to figure out a way and make it happen. I was dead shit sick. I didn't even vlog. I had 7 vlogs ahead. You know how many vlogs on my head now? 4, because I didn't even flipping vlog. I pulled up my camera a couple times and I just told you I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And every single one of those days, I had Vicente. You want to know why? Because my son's mom went to work, did whatever she needed to, her shitty ass family, and that's the fucking truth. They can look at this vlog and look at me, beat my ass and do whatever they need to do to make themselves feel righteous, but her family sucks at being a family to her. And at the end of the day, that reflection goes on to my son. They suck at being a grandparents, at being family, at being caretakers to my son, because they're never available. They always got something to do. They're never gonna put him first. They're never even trying to tell or to show signs of growth and progress, that they would put everything else behind to show that son of mine, to show that grandchild of theirs, to show that family member of theirs that they have a bond that can't be broken. And I don't care what it is that I have to do or what it is that I have to show to my son, that he would understand that that's what he has here. I just try to do it, man. It's so frustrating, and it brings me to like just collapse, that I would sit here and think like to myself that the only way that my son's gonna have what he needs is that when he's with me. Yeah, my son's mother, she like her claim is that when she's not at work, or when she's not, or when I don't have a day off, then she's with my son. But that's not true. I have messages that'll prove that that's not true. I have videos and vlogs that'll prove that's not true. I have my mom's testimony that'll show that that's not true. I've been telling her and she just doesn't see it. She has my son hours on the day. Hours. If you add up the hours in a flipping week, it wouldn't add up to a day sometimes. In the past 2 months, it's been like that. Since she started seeing this new dude, it's been like that. And I understand you gotta move on, and you gotta get past somebody, and you gotta get through that person or through that blockade that maybe I've created for her in her life. And whatever it was that I did, I'm fucking sorry. But at the end of the day, the only thing I'm trying to communicate to you about, no matter if you think I'm taking shots at you, is my son's well-being and what he deserves. He deserves to see a parent that's doing everything that they can to raise them. To raise them. Not to give them financial stability. My son doesn't need to see me give him financial stability. My son needs to see me help him make the right decision and choice. Show him how to use his words. Show him how to get back up after he falls. My son needs me to show him that growth is possible in a fast rate of speed, and that he can gain knowledge through every little thing that he connects. Learning. I put my glasses back on because I started tearing up. It just sucks for me. It doesn't feel good to feel like this. It never felt good to feel like this. I don't ever want to feel like this. I don't want none of you to feel like this. But at this point, when you're the only parent that is trying to see both sides, and you're trying to compensate for what the other parent can't do, and you're trying to make excuses for what the other parent can't do or isn't doing, and where they're falling short, you're trying to bring it back up, and you're trying to balance all of this stuff and juggling it all, you just collapse. Eventually the ball falls right through your hands. If you understand the metaphor, then it just sucks. And I'm sorry you even had to feel that way at one point. I just see my son, and my son comes up to me. He runs up to me, and he's so excited when I'm off of work. And everything that he does in my life is just amazing. And how do you not want to fucking put everything else beside you and aside from you and away from you so that you could just have that moment? Where do you fucking not see what I see and put your heart first in your life and everything that you're doing, that all of that other shit is just a fucking distraction? Like, work for me is a distraction to my son. Everything that I do for my own personal life, affection, family, outings, everything is secondary. All of that shit is secondary. However I phrased it, doesn't matter. It's secondary to my son. I'll tell you, I'll give it to you like this, and this is the best way for me to explain it. And I think that if she heard this, or if she knew this, if she really self-reflected, if I didn't transport my son into her arms, I would have my son a shitload more time than she does. I would say 90% to 10% I would have my son. Because she always has an excuse. She never wants to travel. She never makes an effort. She's never fucking... She just doesn't try. She doesn't move her plans. She doesn't move her priorities. She doesn't move anything to try to show any kind of effort towards being a parent to my son. Like, at the end of the day, everything and everybody that I hear will say that they will drop everything, no matter how they feel, where they are, whatever it is, to go get their kids, because at the end of the day, that's what matters to them. I'm at a crossroad. And I'm broken. And I keep giving to somebody that it's so true. What everyone tells me, what I feel in my heart, I'm giving to somebody, and I'm giving them my something, the only thing that matters to me. I'm giving to somebody that's not even putting any effort. They're putting effort towards their own life, which is great. But right now, at this moment, we're raising a son that's learning so much and seeing everything. Does he really deserve to see his parents 2 hours on a day, 6 hours on a day, or every flipping day, all the flipping time on the days that you're supposed to? I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know what else to say. It's really difficult for me, and it's saddening. I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do, guys. My son deserves better. He deserves so much better. Which proves my point. My son's mom can plan days off to go celebrate her birthday in Six Flags 2 weeks after her birthday with her boyfriend, 2-day getaway. But she can't take care of her son. She can't plan ahead to have 2 days off and do something with my son that I said I would pay everything for. That's where we're at right now. And at this point, I think that I know in my heart, as much as it pains me and as difficult as it is, what I need to do. It really fucking sucks. But the truth is that at this point, it's just becoming more evident that the priorities and the prioritization of our lives should always be geared towards raising and growing. And right now, if that growth is geared towards personal development, that's okay. But in my life, the only growth that I need is for my family to grow. So it pains for me to say this, and it sucks for me to say this to you guys, because not everything is gonna always be grass is greener on the other side. Sometimes you're gonna have to walk through that battlefield and see what it is that you're really about. I just don't understand. How could you plan 2 days off? I get my schedule in a month in advance. You knew I had to work. I told you I had to work. It's so frustrating. It's like, how do you not see it? gotta go inside, guys. What's up, everybody? So I just woke up from a nap. I'm actually on my way to work, and it's 4:51 actually. So I have about 8 minutes to get to work. So I got no time right now. I'm behind schedule. Let's go.